I've just gathered a list of the 10 best websites that you can use to find remote work in 2023. So let's get into it. Site number 1 is Amazon.jobs. This is a place where you can start looking for a fully remote job opportunity. They also have opportunities for students. Now, a lot has been said about how Amazon treats its employees and such, but I'm just here to give you options because ultimately it's up to you. Now, if you're looking for a remote work for Amazon, here are the steps you need to take. The first example is working as a customer service representative, but options apart from this, if that's something you're up for, you can find a bunch of different openings here. However, you can simply search for remote opportunities and make sure they match your qualifications. For example, you can work as a virtual customer service consultant, customer service specialist, customer success manager, and the list goes on. You just have to browse through these options to see which one suits you. Now, keep in mind that things may have changed depending on when you watch this video, but what is certain is that Amazon is always looking for new employees, and Amazon's a big company and always needs staff. And now moving on to the next website, which is Indeed.com. This website is not specifically for remote jobs. It's just a huge search engine that lets people find job opportunities, and some can be done remotely, so I thought I'd add it to the list. Here's what you need to do. When you search for a job, simply enter the specifics. Just type in remote work or remote job. Next, click on find jobs, and now the search engine should filter the searches and show you remote opportunities. But you can also apply other filters. For example, you can choose your salary estimate, and you can choose the type of job, industry you specialize in, location, company, and the list goes on. And at this point, just browse through the results and find the one that really matches your skills. As long as you have a computer and an internet connection, you should be good to go, right? Provided you have the qualifications, of course. But some of them are actually quite simple. You can work as a freelance typist or audio transcriptionist, which is a remote work opportunity. It's also part-time, and they're hiring more candidates. So not all of the job openings require a resume or previous experience. And so if you're just starting out, you're starting from scratch, you might want to keep an eye out for those. And now along the same lines, if you're just starting out right now and don't have a lot of previous experience and are having trouble finding a job, you might want to consider signing into this platform. I'm talking about Angel.co, and it's a place where you can actually start working for a startup. We're talking about newly created companies looking for staff, and as you can see, they've been building their brand since 2013 by promoting new journeys for startup teams and talent. Then they will connect you with new companies ready to hire you. Now, there's a risk here, as I'm sure you know, many startups will fail, so you may not work for that company until you retire, but what is certain is that you can find a job here quite easily. And what you want to do is navigate to that other section. It's for job seekers, and it's where you can find a job that's right for you. You have a personalized and completely private job search with the information that interests you upstream. So you're not playing a guessing game here. You can check your salary and stock options before applying. You benefit from personalized filters that will make it easier for you to navigate among the offers and will be able to apply directly and privately. So not only does the website help you find jobs, but it also allows you to apply, and according to the website, they have been able to make over 5 million matches so far, which is great. They've managed to help many people find a job. But maybe some of you watching this video are a bit skeptical about working with a startup, and because of that, you might want to connect to a platform like justremote.co, which allows you to specifically search for remote jobs. You can go to this section or carry out the so-called advanced search, which allows you to simply apply these filters that interest you. But it's a premium feature that will set you back around $6, but there is an advantage to using this. You see, paying to advertise is expensive, so most companies only advertise 30% of their vacancies on job boards. It's actually a pretty useful overview. And so what Just Remote does is it hunts down the remaining 70% of the jobs and then makes them available for you so you don't miss a thing. They currently have around 2,000 different live hidden jobs. You can enter your email address and these guys will start sending you offers as soon as they get them. So we're talking about $6, which sounds like it's worth it, and overall it's a pretty cool concept. You might want to consider it. Next, we have WeWorkRemotely.com. If you're looking for a job, you can run the advanced job search and check out the most popular remote jobs, or check out the top 100 remote companies and see if they have any vacancies. Each of them have hundreds of different openings. So if you've been looking to work for one of the great companies for a while, you can log on to WeWorkRemotely.com, create an account and start browsing. It's pretty easy to use and I won't bore you with the technical details. In the end, it's all about taking the time and navigating until you find your perfect match. This is why I'm listing these websites, because I want you to have as many options as possible. So instead of just picking the first job that comes across, it's best to log on to as many websites as possible and try to get more exposure in order to find the best possible match, right? And the next website on the list also focuses on 100% remote jobs, and it's called dynamitejobs.com. It doesn't matter if you are a developer or an engineer, if you're in your management or operations, or an administrator or virtual assistant, or if you specialize in marketing, writing, or even sales. These are just the trending categories categories. They have a bunch of others too. Whatever your area of expertise, chances are you'll find something. Next, we have dice.com. As soon as you connect to the website, you want to tick the box that says work from home available, because that is what interests you. As long as you do this, the website will apply the filter and show you only the relevant search results. You have the options to work as a software engineer from anywhere. It's a full-time job, and you can also work as a software engineer or remote travel accountant. Some of these opportunities are really interesting. They even offer jobs without a physical office. Now, if you're more of the creative type, you might want to log on to authenticationjobs.com, where you can join as a designer, developer, or creative professional. And last but not least, we have remotepoc.com. And what really sets this website apart from the crowd is that according to this description on their homepage, they will be inclusive businesses. I don't know what that means exactly, but if you were looking for a job and you're having trouble finding one, you might want to consider this option as well. If you spend some time visiting these 10 different websites, it's highly unlikely that you won't find a job. It's almost impossible, in fact. There are a lot of job openings in every field that you can think of, and many of them can be done from home. That means that you can work from the comfort of your home and make a full-time income online. You literally have 10 sites that you can use to find the job that suits you. So what are you waiting for? That's it for this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe.